Hello, wonderful people of the card game. Hope you're having a great day. So today I wanted to talk to you about using the Crossouts against droll and Lockbird and Dimensional Shifter. You know, our deck greatest weakness, or using the Inengine solutions. And hope to give you some insight on this. So typically, these are the Crossouts. I don't have them. I see people run like 3 Crossouts in a side deck with one Call by the Grave, and then the targets, the droll and Lockbird. And in this case, the Dimensional Shifter. I don't own that piece of shit as well. So excuse me, but I hate that card, Dimensional Shifter. So yeah, I see them use this a lot, you know, and it takes up a lot of side deck space. And now what I use in the side deck for that is the Virtue Stream of the Virtue Dragon under the Shifter. Mannequin Cat with Deep Sea Diva on the Shifter, paired up with the Chaos Hunter. This is the bare minimal that you need to run. If you want to make the boards even stronger, you can use Medium with the Ice Barrier, whatever you fancy. And if you want to make them boards stronger even on a droll, you can use the scale. But that's very optional. It goes hand in hand with the upcoming board breakers for the upcoming format. So it could be a nice addition, but yeah. Let's keep it at these 4 for now. And what you also will need to be running in the main deck is Triple Shrine for the Deep Sea King lines, utilizing that card to make a board on a Dweller and on a Droll and Lockboard and on the Shifter. And for the Mannequin Cat and Chaos Hunter, you use the Deep Sea Diva, all of which you can search on the Shifter with Small Worlds and yeah, some fish target. I would prefer this one for the level 10 synchros. Now, as you can see, most of these cards people run anyway, apart from this, and it frees up a lot of space in the side deck. And the biggest plus, I guess, is you have with the Crossouts, you have 4 copies chance to open against the Dimensional Shifter to open your out, and with this you have like 8 copies in the deck, counting triple Diva and 5 Shrine. And on a droll, you also have a lot of Prince access, you know, so you can still, you have even more copies in your deck. So this 8 cards versus 4. So in the maths, this wins easily. And not to mention, it's all pretty much in engine, so it pairs up well with your deck, adding consistency even. Yeah, it's no secret that I like this, of course, over the Crossouts. Another way is to just run a lot of hand traps, but I also do that in this deck, like 12 hand traps. So you can skip the turn back constantly. So now for some combo lines. This will be under Dimensional Shifter using the Shrine line. They are quite simple actually, but it's up to you how much you want to invest into it. And these of course are just any cards. So you activate Shrine from your hand. This stuff will get banished. And then you special summon the king. For the king, you activate it sending 1 card, summon your double pikes, or triple if you want. Like I said, it's up to you how much you want to invest into this. And then you go into your Bahamut Shark, detach, into your Virtue Dragon, searching the Virtue Stream. And with these 2, you go into Lancia. Now it's really up to you if you want to link these 2 away for more attack boost into Abyslacia. It can also work. Now, this doesn't look like much, but actually it's enough for you to survive the turn. So you set the Virtue Stream. You can use the Abyslacia on it, or just keep, the Virtue Dragon on the field with Bahamut Shark. In case they leave the Bahamut Shark all the way, when the turn gets back to you, you can summon a Toad again. But like I said, it doesn't look like much, but it is, because now you have like double imperm, or any hand traps or whatever, at least 1 hand trap usually. And when this gets removed, you have that, but also when they summon, you get to summon an Ice Barrier, and this will become a lot more difficult for your opponent to deal with. difficult enough to survive a turn. Like I said, that's the goal here. I think it's good to have these combos accessible in your deck, you know, rather than being empty-handed. Sometimes you don't even open enough hand traps and you got nothing against Shifter. So this is at least something, you know, that's the goal of it, to survive a turn and play the game, have a chance at winning. So now they drew on luck, bird your panties. There he goes. And you think, oh fuck, I can only search one time. You use Small World, you opened up shit, obviously. And with Small World, you banish the Dragoons. With the Dragoons, you get the Aqua. And then you activate Shrine from your hand, sending the Teus, getting the Deep Sea King. Activate it, special summon your 2 pikes. You won, baby croc. Just keeping it simple, guys, that's sometimes all you need to do. Now you link those 2 off. For your coral, with coral you get the baby croc back. They should have 4 in their hands. If not, you need to do another combo line. Special summon the pike back. And now you overlay into your bomber shark. Because this is on a droll, toad works, you can special summon your toad. And with these 2, you go into your Lancia, Dragon of the Ice Mountain, and now with you go for your Mermail King. And during their turn, if you negate, you could get the skill. And of course that pairs nicely with that, and if it gets removed, even with target protection, less likely, you can now go Trish as well. It's getting a bit dark here, let's put on some light. It's raining outside. So you opened up beautifully again, like your aunties behind. We opened up a Shadow Squad, Damas Impulse, Gamma Seal, a Deep Sea Diva and a Teus. So let's start doing some shit with it. It ain't all too bad, right? Let's normal summon the Diva. And then they imperm the Diva. Who would have thought, right? So now you activate Teus from your hand, pitching the Shadow Squad. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. They're freaking ash dead, so they block the Teus. You get your Shadow Squad. You special summon your Prince, and you send Dragoons for cost. And they imperm the fucking Prince. They opened up double imperm. What the fuck? You gonna take that shit? You gonna take that shit? No, we're not gonna take that shit. At this point, you're not gonna go for Minstrel, right? They should have, like, no more hand traps in the hand. I mean, really? 3 hand traps, okay. So with Dragoons, we search the new Poseidra. And then we summon the Poseidra, pitching the Prince from the field. Getting the Dragoons back. You synchro the Deep Sea Diva and the Teus off into the Big Daddy Croc. And then you draw into the heart of the cards. You draw. Oh, we are so lucky now. Fuck, we are so lucky. Okay, 1 Abyss Shrine. And then we activate Shrine from the hand. Going with the Dragoons. Off Shrine, you special summon Deep Sea King. Let's make sure the Croc was there. And with Dragoons, you get your Minstrel. And we know how it goes from here, right? Too easy. Activate Deep Sea King. Double Pike. And your Baby Croc. If you wanted to do the Water Bear statue line, you would have activated Mints from your hand or searched the DP Sentry of Dragoons and pitched it with the Deep Sea King. But I'm not going for the Water statue here. Let's overlay the Deep Sea King and the Poseidra into your Trite. With Trite you special summon your Teus. With Teus and Baby Croc you go into Synchro 10. And then overlay these 2 into your Bomber Chuck and Toad. These should be right here. And then you overlay or slap the Poseidon on there. And then you go straight into your Mermail King. Activating the Poseidon. And you special summon your Baby Croc. Deep Sea Sentry, or Deep Sea Minstrel, and your Shadow Squad. Now you can activate Shadow Squad here, pitching your Dominus Impulse, but I wouldn't do that. You could go for guys like that, but I value this card. Yeah, I think it's better to keep it in your hand. So we just go for the Virtue Dragon. And detach, doesn't matter which one, because I'm going to link it off anyway. And get your prince back from the grave to your hand, then link these two away for your Abyssalacia. And you will have follow-up with Poseidra in their turn. And if you did want to use the Baby Croc as effect, you could. You could get Deep Sea Diva back, because they had 2 cards in the hand still. But at this point, you should ask yourself what you're gonna do with it, with that 1 extra body in the end. Okay, that was this combo. So that's all for today, guys. See you on the next video. Ciao.